MusicIAmTv.
The beautiful thing about BYOB is that it doesn't pertain to one subject.
Yeah.
It pertains to everything.
Yeah, you already know, man. You're rocking out with MusicIAmTv, man. Let them know who you is, man.
I go by a lot of names, man. I go by a lot of names. As an artist, I go by the name of Dreema. You know, business name, Lacarr Hamilton. Most people know me by Mr. BYOB. I'm also Mr. IMB, Mr. I Mean Business. You know, that's just a few of the monikers, a few of the names, though.
Okay,
You know
Dreema, when you say artist, you say artist like a music artist, right?
Yeah. As a music artist, I've been in the hip hop game for 20 years, 20 plus years. You know, I fell in love with hip hop as a child.
Yeah.
Fell in love with music as a child, and you know, when I turned 11 and 12, really started getting more into actually writing raps and writing rhymes and being a part of the lunchtime ciphers and freestyles.
You know, was there something that you wanted to keep doing after you started to after you picked it up?
Well, what happened was, when I really started writing, I ain't gonna front. Most niggas ain't gonna tell you this, but you know, when I first started, I was whack, like real shit. Yeah. Like the rhymes, everybody that write their first rhyme, it's always the most critical. So, you know, I wrote a couple rhymes and I wasn't really feeling them. So I was trying to develop my own style, my own flow. And then once I finally started getting comfortable, that was the decision that I made early on, 14, 15, that was something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Like I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be an MC.
Did you feel yourself like on point at that time where you felt like, okay, this was me, this is what I...
Yeah, that was my comfort zone. Just, you know, just being on stage. For anybody that's been on stage or that has that experience, you go to concerts or you actually perform, there's an addiction that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to experience that, it's that addicting feeling. So that was something that I wanted to continue to really be a part of. It was something that I saw that I could do for the rest of my life.
Was you doing anything else besides music? In that period of time?
In all honesty, like I said, music has always been a part of my life. So at the age of 9, I was a singer first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, you sung too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I used to sing a little bit.
So you
the
can
church
write,
choirs.
so you can write that type of music too, besides hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as being a songwriter, yeah, I'm a songwriter as well.
Okay.
I used to sing in the church choir, and shout out to my moms, man. Shout out to my Umi, because my Umi was the main piece of the motivation to really push me to sing and to try and experiment with music. She got me into different boys choirs. When I was young, I was in the All South Jersey Boys Choir when I was 10, 11 years old. Okay. I went to I got an opportunity to go over to Europe when I was 9. We applied for the Philadelphia Boys Choir. I made the Philadelphia Boys Choir 3 years in a row. And one of the opportunities was we actually got a chance to go to see 3 cities over in Europe. We went to Switzerland, we went to Munich, and we went to Austria. So I got a chance to sing in the super crazy, like the crazy.
And this was you at a young age.
Yeah, we talking at the age of 9, bro. Like, you know, those super Catholic cathedral big, you know what I'm saying, Sistine Chapel type joints. I got the opportunity to sing at those when I was 9 years old. So
that's definitely good to know, though.
Music has been a part of my life. Like along with singing, I studied the guitar for a little bit, tried to learn how to play the guitar. Okay. That didn't work out too well for me though. I didn't have the patience at that young age. I also learned how to play the trumpet. You know, before I got into high school, I was in different school bands. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't truly until I hit freshman year that I really got into sports. Like I played township sports as a kid. I played the township football and basketball.
But music was your thing.
Yeah, music was really my thing. Once I got into high school and the whole idea of getting a scholarship, you know, for sports, that's what kind of changed that lane for me and helped me really want to be more into sports. At that age, I didn't really know that you could get scholarships for music. You know, through colleges at that time. Nobody really explained that to me. Nobody talked to me about it. So it was like, you know, I want to go to school. I want to go to college, and I want to go to college on a football scholarship or a basketball scholarship. You know what I'm saying? So that's what changed my direction. But music was always still a part of that too. I used to do school plays and shit all the time too. You know what I mean? I did quite a few school plays, so I got a little bit of acting underneath the belt too.
I wanted to ask about the BYOB stuff too also.
Oh yeah,
you know, while we at it, because I know you did your music, you know, on how you grew up and came up on it, you know what I mean? You just didn't become a rapper overnight. It was something music was always in you.
I mean, to be honest, like the creation of BYOB was
definitely would like to know where build your brand. BYOB.
BYOB was created because of my failures as an artist. Like, let's put it all on the table. When I was when I got into the hip hop and I started writing my rhymes at them early teen years, I didn't have anybody to really school me on the business side of everything. So I was that kid that was going to every open mic that I could. I was that kid going to all the showcases. I was doing my recordings. You know what I mean? At that time, I linked up with a record label. The record label kind of fell through. It was a bad business deal. But that was what really kind of helped open my eyes to the business side. So it was like, all right, I need to start focusing more on that. So I actually started investing in myself.
Trying to get your own business up.
Well, I am now. I am now.
You know what I'm saying? But in the time, it was in the process of
when the first business, when that first record deal went bad, I was with a four-man group and a DJ at the time. We called ourselves Hood Money. Shout out to everybody that's still a part of Hood Money. Definitely rest in peace to one of the members of Hood Money. That was my man, my brother. You know, that was my man Phil Free. Rest in peace, Phil Free. It was four of us though.
What year was that?
We talking now. We talking 10 years ago. I really like I said I wrote in high school. I didn't take it really serious. Not to sound cliche, but I really started taking my words and my rhyme serious when I got locked up. I did a 4-year bid, you know what I mean, 4 straight. Like you know, I was mixed in with everything, you know what I'm saying, along with the music and trying to play sports. I also tried to hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I got my little hustle on. I wanted.
But in the process, you stood as an artist in the business, man, because now you got build your own brand. You on Battle also. That's something that they need to know.
Joined into the battle world too.
You rap, you do music, you do real music, good music.
You know, it was just about the experiences of everything. Like, I didn't want to be the good kid. Like, I thought being the good kid was the sucker, and you know what I'm saying? So I tried to be the jock. The jock thing was cool, and I still love sports, and I'm still active in sports. But sports wasn't really bringing me any money, and my family is surrounded by hustlers. Like,
it feels like build your own brand fits you.
It was about time. Like, it was just time that it came into fruition. Like, you know, my family is nothing but pimps, preachers, or hustlers, you know what I'm saying? So hustling was inevitable for me. Just being around some of my uncles and being around some of the old heads. Like, I used to always see them, if they wasn't pimping, then they was out on the block getting money. And I definitely love my mother.
The hustle look.
You know, my mother was trying to keep me away from that, which I respect. But once I saw that I wasn't really getting that attention or the fame that I was looking for, it pushed me towards that. And I learned my lesson from it. You know, I hustled for quite a amount of years. I got the little bit of money that I could get out of it, but I wound up getting locked up too. You know what I'm saying? I wound up doing 4 straight, and then coming home, that's when I really decided to take my music.
And you took your music very serious too.
Yeah.
Because you wound up dropping, I noticed up on that Piff, you got some work up there.
Oh yeah. We
and stuff like that.
For the first 2 years after I came home.
Yeah.
When I was incarcerated, that's when I really took my writing more serious.
Yeah. What year was that?
We're talking now.
Cause around 12 years old is when you first really got.
Yeah, I got locked up. I ain't going front. I got locked up at 18. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I went in 2002. Came home the end of 2005, early 2006, and then that's where everything kind of sprung. Like, yeah, I came home with the mindset that I was gonna be a rapper. I was gonna do whatever needed to do that.
MusicIAmTv.